the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
The WNBA thought they had it all figured out. Build a star, push the narrative, control the spotlight, and for a while, it worked. Angel Reese was everywhere. Commercials, talk shows, headlines, social media, you name it, she was in it. The league didn't just support her, they made her the face of women's basketball. But when the All-Star votes dropped, the mask came off. Caitlin Clark leading with over 500,000 votes. Angel Reese, she didn't even make the top 10. How does someone who's been branded as the future of the league get outvoted by names casual fans don't even recognize? Simple, fans watched the games, and what they saw it didn't match what the media was selling. This wasn't just a voting result, it was a public rejection of a fake narrative, and we're about to break it all down. Let's start with the hype machine. For over 2 years, mainstream sports media treated Angel Reese like the second coming of Diana Taurasi. She was praised in editorials, featured in brand campaigns, and constantly promoted on official WNBA platforms, even before she'd played a single pro game. She wasn't just good. According to the media, she was the moment. They called her a game changer, a cultural icon, a revolution in women's sports. She landed major endorsement deals with Reebok, Amazon, and Mercedes-Benz. Her face was everywhere, on billboards, magazine covers, and national interviews, and she played into it hard. In her own words, she said she'd go down in history. She told cameras that she was the reason arenas were selling out, that she was the spark behind women's basketball's rise. Now, confidence is one thing, but cockiness without results? Fans don't forget that. So when the voting opened, when it was finally the public's turn to speak, Angel Reese's name wasn't trending at the top. In fact, she didn't even crack the first page. While Reese was being molded into a media darling, Caitlin Clark was doing something different. She was earning it. Every night, Clark stepped on the court and dropped numbers. Deep threes, no-look passes, triple-doubles. She didn't need a narrative. She became the narrative by force. Clark's fan support wasn't based on magazine covers. It was built on consistency, on impact, on jaw-dropping plays that couldn't be ignored. So when the votes rolled in, Clark led the league with over 516,000 votes, more than triple Angel Reese's total. And let's be honest, the media barely gave her half the spotlight. Despite that, the fans crowned her again, because this wasn't Clark's first time leading All-Star voting. It's her second straight year at the top. Think about that. She's a rookie, but she's already controlling the narrative that the league tried to give to someone else. That's not luck, that's dominance, and the contrast couldn't be clearer. One player is being talked about, while the other is out there doing the talking with every stat sheet and every sold-out arena she walks into. Let's be real, the media didn't just elevate Angel Reese, they invented a myth, the Barbie brand, the attitude, the highlight reels, the drama. It all became part of a story they desperately wanted fans to believe. They sold her as the symbol of a new WNBA, louder, bolder, flashier. She was supposed to be the league's ticket to mainstream buzz. But here's the truth, the story was built backwards. The brand came before the resume, and fans caught on. Every appearance, every viral clip, every interview where she declared herself the reason women's basketball mattered. It all started to feel forced, not earned, just scripted. Meanwhile, the league kept pushing. ESPN, Forbes, CBS, all jumping on the hype train, ignoring performance to focus on presence. Some outlets even said Angel Reese was leading the WNBA's growth, while completely leaving out Caitlin Clark's impact. It was like trying to sell a blockbuster movie that flopped on opening night. Fans showed up for the action, but all they got was the trailer. Here's where the story unravels. On the court, Angel Reese is shooting just 30.9% from the field. That's the second worst among 64 qualified WNBA players. She's a post player, meaning she's taking shots near the basket, high percentage looks, but she's missing nearly 70% of those attempts. That's not just off, that's broken. She's blocked only 2 shots this season. Her assist numbers are low, her offensive rating bottom tier, and it's not like she's quietly struggling. The performance performances are loudly bad. Air balls, botched layups, wild floaters that don't even touch rim. Even in games where Clark wasn't playing, like against Indiana, Reese couldn't step up. One analyst called that performance laughably bad. And the worst part, she's been hyped up as a star, a leader, the face of the league. But the numbers say otherwise. She's one-dimensional, she hustles. Sure, she rebounds well, but that's it. You can't build a franchise or an all-star resume on rebounds alone. Let's break down the math. Fan votes count for 50% of all-star selections. Players and media each get 25%. That means fans hold the majority voice. And when it came time to choose who belonged in the spotlight, the fans didn't hesitate. Clark got the most votes, by far. Boston was right behind her. Names like Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Kiki Arifin all ranked ahead of Angel Reese. So what does that say? It says the marketing campaigns didn't work. It says the interviews didn't sway anyone. It says fans know who's showing up and who's just showing out. This isn't just about Angel Reese. This is about how the WNBA creates stars and how that strategy just got exposed. The league wanted a marketable figure, a loud, unapologetic personality, a player who could sell tickets, stir controversy, and generate clicks. They got that with Reese, but they forgot something critical. Fans don't stay for the hype. They stay for the game, and when that game doesn't deliver, they walk. The All-Star vote is a wake-up call. You can't fake greatness. You can't build a superstar in a PR lab. You have to earn it. The fans just told the league, we see through the spin. They want substance, not style. They want results, not retweets. And right now, Reese is falling behind in the only metric that matters: respect. So what happens next? Does Angel Reese take this as a reality check and level up her game? Does the league rethink how it promotes its athletes? Or are we watching the slow unraveling of a media-made mirage? Because here's the truth. Being famous doesn't make you great. Being loud doesn't make you respected. And being marketed doesn't make you a star. The votes are in. The numbers are clear. Caitlin Clark is the people's choice. Angel Reese, she's the media's project. And the gap between those two just keeps getting wider. If you found this breakdown, hit like, smash that subscribe button, and drop a comment. Do you think Angel Reese was overhyped, or is this just a rough rookie year? Either way, one thing's for sure, the fans aren't playing favorites anymore. The WNBA thought they had it all figured out. Build a star, push the narrative, control the spotlight, and for a while, it worked. Angel Reese was everywhere. Commercials, talk shows, headlines, social media, you name it, she was in it. The league didn't just support her, they made her the face of women's basketball. But when the All-Star votes dropped, the mask came off. Caitlin Clark leading with over 500,000 votes. Angel Reese, she didn't even make the top 10. How does someone who's been branded as the future of the league get outvoted by names casual fans don't even recognize? Simple, fans watched the games, and what they saw and didn't match what the media was selling. This wasn't just a voting result, it was a public rejection of a fake narrative, and we're about to break it all down. This isn't just a sports issue, it's a trust issue. Fans are fed up with being told who to like, who to vote for, who matters. They're watching the games, they're seeing who delivers, and they're making up their own minds. Reese's millions of followers on social media, that didn't move the needle because most of those accounts aren't buying jerseys. They're not showing up to games, they're not voting. Meanwhile, players like Aaliyah Boston and Kiki Arifin, who don't have flashy personas or viral sound bites, earned way more support. Why? Because they do everything Reese doesn't. They defend, they pass, they score efficiently, they lead. This isn't about how many cameras you're in front of. It's about what you do when no one's looking, when the shot clock's ticking and the scoreboard matters. And right now, Angel Reese doesn't pass that test.